इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
This is My 11 Circle presents Impact Picks of the Week as we look at some of the stellar performances in the Indian Premier League and how those players and performers fared on ESPN Cricinfo Smart Stats, which of course is our index to see the maximum impact a player tends to have in a T20 game. Gives you an idea on how to pick your fantasy team as well. Aaron Finch, Varun, Aaron with me. Let's just scan through the top performers, gents. And Josh Hazlewood leads that, 115 impact points in the game against Rajasthan Royals. Terrific penultimate over at the death. We've also got Trent Bolt for his forfer against the Sunrisers. Mukesh Kumar with another forfer. That was against Lucknow Super Giants. Shubman Gill's excellent innings against Kolkata Knight Riders. And Suryakumar Yadav's finishing things off against CSK. So at the top of your head, standout performance for you. Finchy?
Josh Hazlewood for me. His second last over where he just shut down the game totally. 9 runs and over, 18 off 2 needed by the Rajasthan Royals. He comes in and executes perfectly under pressure. There wasn't a huge amount of help for him. There was not like there was reverse swing or anything, but an experienced world-class performer delivering when his team needed it.
Yeah, and as they play more games at home, you sense Hazlewood among the wickets, bowling key overs. That's lots of wickets, good economy, that's a lot of points. So you'll be keeping an eye on a strong finish for Hazlewood?
100%. The more T20 cricket he plays, the better he gets. And watch out for the end of the season for Josh Hazlewood. Lots
of bowlers featuring, which you might enjoy, Varun, Aaron. There's Trent Bolt in there. There's Mukesh Kumar as well. Good performances from both those
really good performances bowlers. From both of them, especially Mukesh Kumar. He was needing one of those big performances to get his tournament up and running, and I thought that was a good way to start it off. Got a lot of tail. That ball to Mitch Marsh was, I think, one of the balls of the tournament. Came back really late, and then really made sure that LSG didn't get the amount of runs which they could have got if he hadn't got those 4 wickets.
It was a great top order start from LSG. Markram and Marsh were off to a flyer. So his ability to get some reverse swing and really build that middle and back phase for DC was unbelievable. And that was a big reason why they won that match.
With Mukesh and Bolt also bowling at the death, and with this element of reverse and tail this season, you sense you should be picking a lot of those bowlers, bowling in those overs at the end, potential wickets, potential fantasy points?
For sure, 100%, because when there's tail as a fast bowler, the margin of error increases a little bit. And also, even if you miss the mark, the ball is still coming back into the batsman. And just like we've seen Bumrah, a lot of his full tosses gets wickets there, because even when there's no tail, there's an angle which is there on the ball, which is fuller. So yeah, fast bowlers at the death are going to be lethal this year. But Josh Hazlewood, that would be my pick as well.
Fair enough.
The way he bowled that night.
Let's wrap it up with a couple of batters, and bankers tend to get you lots of points. Shubman Gill, what a banker he is. 90, the best of Gill in that game against KKR, and what I think Finch you said was not as easy surface.
No, it wasn't an easy surface. He was just pure class. He used all his timing, he used all his skill, went through his gears really well. There was various periods where they bowled well, but he was able to manage that and explode. Brilliant 90.
Suryakumar Yadav, we thought he started the tournament slightly slow. Nothing slow about Sky anymore. Couple of games where he's just taken off.
Absolutely, and the way he swept the bowlers in that innings was just incredible. Right from behind square to front of square, they just didn't have any answers. And when Suryakumar is going at the rate of knots, Mumbai Indians are doing well.
All right, well, these are key players in the week gone by. They carry form into the week coming up, and it's just getting more and more exciting with the race for the playoffs upon us. Now, looking at the fixtures, gentlemen, coming up, you've got Kolkata and Punjab. The reverse fixture was that epic 115 all out and 95 all out. You got MI LSG in an afternoon game at the Wankhede. DC RCB, what a huge game that is. RCB going to Delhi, Rajasthan versus Gujarat, and Delhi Capitals taking on KKR as well. So a couple of Delhi games. I'm just trying to ask you on the key players to watch out for in terms of impact. KKR, Punjab Kings, the players that are in form there. MI, you've spoken of Bumrah already. What according to you is going to be, or who for you is the standout player to watch out for?
I mean, he hasn't stood out till now, but I think I'm going to put my money on Russell to come good, because it's been 8 games and somebody as big as Russell, who's a huge part of the KKR setup, they depend on him to win games with bat and with the ball. I think he has to come good this game, and I would put my money on it.
Well, I think it's Aiden Markram for me. For LSG, the ability for them to go deep into this tournament. Mitch Marsh has been in good touch at the top. He's been getting them off to flyers. So if Aiden Markram, that could be the missing piece, and he's a world-class player. You watch him bat sometimes, and you feel as though you can't bowl to him. And he just needs to turn one of those good starts into a really big score, and I think that could be just around the corner for him.
Right, and to close our top 3 performers of the week, why don't we try and pick someone from Delhi, given they have 2 games, one against RCB, the other against KKR, both at home. So Kuldeep Yadav, KL Rahul, Mitchell Starc, looking at the opposition's 2 strongest teams, even though KKR are blowing hot and cold. Would you want to pick a performer from DC? Both of you can agree on?
I'd go with Akshar Patel because he's been quiet too long, and you can't leave these big players out for more than half a tournament.
And bats, bowls, fields in the hot spot. He'll be gaining a lot of points in this back half of the season.
And his captaincy has been really good as well. Very calm, very matter of fact, not putting any pressure on himself or on the team.
Finchi, Varun, thank you very much for your thoughts. That is some food for thought for you as you go into the next week of the IPL. This wraps up our assessment of our My 11 Circle Presents Impact Picks of the Week.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।